everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Today's video is my goals. I'm going to be talking about things that I hope to achieve this year or in years to come, but starting now. I've been writing down some of the goals that I would like to achieve in the order of most important to least important, but yet they're all really important to me. I've got a top 5 and I'm just going to go through each one and explain a little bit about each one. And if you like this kind of video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Charlotte, if I didn't mention it earlier, and I am sitting a little bit in a relaxed state just because I'm trying to relax while I'm filming this. Let's go ahead and get started. The first goal on my list is my beliefs. What I think about and believe is very important to me. No, I'm not going to get into great detail about this, but I will just hit on some pointers real quick. I just believe that my beliefs have everything to do with how I am daily and how the outcome of my life is going to be. Just know that it is very important to me, and that is my baseline of how I live. If you have some questions about that, feel free to message me on my Instagram at Charcharga. Private message me and we can just talk about it if you're curious. Number 2 on my goals list is my marriage. John and I have been married since 2013 of April. So it's been like 6 years, I think. We've had our ups and downs, but my main goal is to remain together and always work things out. Marriage is not perfect. No marriage is. Don't let anybody tell you that it is. Over the years, I've learned to go through the punches and really not give up. If your partner isn't willing to give up and you're both willing to work through something, a hard time, whether that's health, finances, other things, just anything and everything, my best advice is just to leave it in the home when something comes up that you need to work through. If you need guidance, go outside the home to a professional or really seek someone that you trust. I don't recommend family just based on you don't want them to have opinions of your spouse, because you're only giving them your side of the story, and you just don't want things to rub wrong on the other's family, you know what I mean? Let's cover that again. Communication is important. Everyone has their flaws. Everyone goes through their time of discomfort, basically. And if both of you are able to work through it and stick to one another. And that's the best I have for that explanation. That's what I'm going to be doing this year with my husband. The third goal is my children. Just taking care of them, teaching them, giving them the attention and love that they need. That's definitely something I struggle with sometimes when I want to just have me time. I just want to be myself. Like, I want to find things that I enjoy instead of 24/7 taking care of kids, you know. It's just finding that balance is what I would like to find. We're talking about taking Ava into 2 to 3 days a week to a preschool. We would do that already, but it's very costly and we have to do our research in order to make sure she is taken care of while not in our care. So that's what we're looking into. I think it'll benefit her very, very much because she is very excited about going to school, being around friends. She talks about being in school, like she watches shows and stuff that talk about, or it's like a class setting, and like she just knows. She knows exactly what it is and she wants to do it. So there's not a day that goes by that she doesn't want to go. She tells me every day. So we're looking into that. And then Mr. Asherman, he is 9 months old, growing super fast, and I just don't want to not be there mentally to observe and love, and you know, I don't want to get emotional about it, but I just want to be able to be my best for my children. Next is I'm gonna have to say my household. So that has to do with like keeping things neat and tidy. I find that that's very important to me because that keeps my mind at ease when I know where things are in the house. That's just a goal of mine, to always be like that. It's a lot of effort. It does take a lot of time. I have a lot of cleaning videos here on my channel because I do like to keep my house so neat and tidy. At least in my perspective, I think it is. Some people are even more precise on things, but I do my best. I would like to start meal prepping and cooking more for my family. Asher has started eating table food and just picking the food up himself, and I want to make sure that everyone in the household is getting a healthy meal and make sure that I provide that for them. That's something I don't really care for. I don't like to cook that much. I prefer to meal prep every week, and I will eat the same thing every day. Like that's just what I prefer. It saves time and money when I meal prep. That's what I'm going to be working on, and just simply providing comfort in our home. So when John comes home from work, he can relax, be with the kids, that kind of thing. So that's my goal. The final goal is self-care. So self-care for me. I really enjoy doing my makeup. I like doing my skincare. I have videos on those things linked down below if you'd like to see that. I think that those are just things that I'd like to do for me time. And I want to make sure that I'm doing that because when I feel good, I can be good, or I can feel good about helping my family. You know what I mean? Am I saying that right? Like when I feel good, my cup's full so I can overflow for them. You know what I mean? I just want to take care of myself, and I'm sure my husband doesn't mind that. As far as how I eat, I've kind of already went through that. That's part of taking care of myself. I haven't been eating very well. I eat a lot of like frozen meals and just quick things lately. I've been having some trouble with my birth control and adjusting to it. So my diet's been kind of off. I've been wanting to eat more bland foods. I don't know. I'm not pregnant and I don't plan to be anytime soon. This birth control thing has been a ride, to say the least. If you'd like to see a video about that, I would be glad to do that for you. If you're curious about my journey on getting off of the breastfeeding birth control onto the regular cycle birth control, I take the pill. So if you're interested in that, I can do that. As far as exercising goes, I'm a pretty slender person. Like I don't have much of anything on my body, like as far as fat. No, I don't feel like it's necessary to be skinny, or how do I put this without offending anyone? We're talking about me, okay? Like that's how it is. Like I'm talking about myself. I'm not criticizing anyone else. I'm not talking about anyone else. I am talking about myself when I talk about this exercise forte. For me, I've been very slender all my life, naturally. Both my parents are the same way growing up and everything, so it's just common for my genetics. And I want to, ever since I had Asher, my second born, I feel very weak. I don't have a whole lot of muscle on me. My upper body is pretty strong, considering, because I lift a 22-pound baby every day, several times a day, and I'm constantly on the move after him. So my upper body's fine, but my lower body, I would prefer to be a lot more strong. So that's what I'm going to be working on the most in this next year. So the main things I like to do for exercise are at-home exercises. So I'll watch a YouTube video on body strength. So I'm doing videos about either yoga, or I've heard of pilates. I think I'm saying that right. I'd like to try that a little bit more, but I don't know if I'm too into it yet. I have to start doing it to actually know. I enjoy doing body weight. Like I don't like adding weight to my exercise until I feel strong enough, and even then it's like 5 pounds or whatever, like that. Like it's not very much. I'm not trying to bulk up or anything, but I am trying to just gain my strength back because I definitely feel weak. So that's what I'm working on, and I really enjoy going for walks. That's something I do about 3 to 4 times a week, and I want to continue doing that, and that's what works best for my body. and body type. So those are those top 5 things. But also I want to talk about, I want to have a better positive mindset and actions. Like my mindset, I want it to be a lot more positive about everything, every kind of situation that I go through. I want to think positively about it instead of looking at the negatives. Same with actions. I want to be slow to anger. A lot of times I get really irritated and there's a lot of whining in my house. So it's hard on me. It's really hard on me mentally. Nap times are treasured and I just want to be better at that. Friendships, I want to connect with my friends more and just be able to rely on them for other things and have them feel the same about me. Stay in touch with family and friends back in the States. Right now we're in Okinawa, Japan, and we have plans to be moving overseas again, possibly. So social media is crucial to us, and that is why I'm on my Instagram and Facebook and things like that so often. As far as YouTube goes, I do have goals to continue doing my YouTube. I don't plan on stressing myself out about it though. I'm going to create videos that are enjoyable to me. I don't want to create when I don't feel like creating, because then it's not going to show in my videos. So if you like this kind of thing, like watching me on YouTube, I am happy to do this for you. I'm happy to be that friend or person that can kind of make you drift off and think about something else for a while. I love being able to help people with tips and tricks. No, I'm not saying I am like the best at it, but I am doing my best in this life, and if you're curious on how I'm doing it, I'm right here. I'm not going to focus on my subscriber count. I have done that a little bit because I mean I've been on YouTube for almost 2.5 years now, and I have like 300 subscribers. So it's a little hard sometimes when you put so many videos and so much effort into this and you don't really see much paying off. But I try my best not to focus on that because I do enjoy making the videos itself. That's what keeps me going. The purpose of my channel is to inspire, share, help others tips and ideas for everyday life. It is a way for me to document and vlog and just travel. Like we are going to be doing a lot of traveling and stuff like that soon, and again we have family and our family doesn't get to see us very often, and that's mostly why we do vlogs and such. So if you guys would like to see more of those, let me know and I can do that. I'd be glad to. So I'm going to wrap this up here. If you'd like to see more videos that are more motivating and exciting for home life, that's what I have here on this YouTube channel. I have a lot of beauty and self-care and I don't know, just all kinds of stuff. If you'd like to see those kinds of things, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Happy New Year. It's the year 2019. That's kind of crazy to think about. All right, bye.